Hi guys, welcome to Code Prep. In this video, we will be discussing a coding problem related to linked list. So guys, let's see the problem statement. Copy a linked list with a random pointer. Perform a deep copy. So there are two things here, random pointer and a deep copy. Let's look at them one by one. First is random pointer. So we already know in a classic linked list node there are two things. One is the data and one is the memory address of the next node of the linked list, which is also referred to as next pointer. But for the purpose of this question, we have a additional pointer here. This is the random pointer, and the special thing about this pointer is it can point to any node of the linked list or it can point to null. So let's see an example here. These all are the nodes of the linked list, and 100, 200, 300 are the memory addresses of all the respective nodes. And let's look at the random pointer only here. Now the first node's random pointer is pointing to null. The second node random pointer is pointing to the first node. Third node's random pointer is pointing to the fifth node. Fourth node's random pointer is pointing to third. So here the random pointer can point to anything, and we can see that the next pointers are behaving as expected. So it is storing the memory address of its next node, so on and so on and so on. So we are only given in this question, we are only given the head memory address of the first node. So we'll only have this uh, head part only, and we'll move it from there. So now let's look at the second part, the deep copying. What does deep copy mean? Here it only means that we have to create a completely new linked list with the new nodes which has the same data values as that of the original linked list. Also, the next configuration and the random configuration of the original and the new linked list should be the same. Let's take an example here. So in the original linked list, first node is 7 and 13 is coming after 7. The next of the 7 is pointing to 13. In the new linked list, it should also be like this. Like the 13 node should come after 7, or in original 7's random was pointing to null. In the new it should also be like this. Let's look at the 13 here. uh, to the right or to the next of the 13 is 11. It is pointing to 11 in the original list. In the new list it should also be the same. 11 should come after 13, and here in the original list 13's random was pointing to 7, and in the new list it should also be the same. 13's random should point to the 7. So this is what was meant by deep copy. The next configurations and the random configurations of the original linked list should be completely copied in the new linked list, and our only objective here is to return the head of the newly linked list. Okay, so now that we have discussed what to do, let's discuss how to do it. First thing that comes into the mind is, why not start by creating new nodes, copy the data from the original linked list nodes to the new nodes and start chaining the new nodes. But how can we do this? We can create a dummy node to store the head of the new linked list. Do note that whenever we create a new node of the linked list, the next and the random pointers are initialized with null only. The purpose of creating the dummy node is just to store the head of the newly constructed linked list. Now, to traverse both the linked list, original and new one, we create two cursors. Original cursor to traverse original list and new cursor to traverse new list. Here we start by creating first node of the new linked list, which has the memory address of 1000. We copy the data from the original cursor, here it is 7, to the new linked list, and then we link the dummy node and the first node of the new linked list by copying the memory address of the newly created node, which is 1000, into the next node, into the next pointer, into the next pointer of the dummy node. After linking the dummy and first node of the new linked list, we move the original cursor to the second node of the original linked list and the new cursor to the first node of the new linked list. Similarly, we create the second node and start linking the first node, and so on, we create new nodes. So like this, we create all the new nodes of the linked list. We simply copy the data from the original linked list and chain all of the new nodes up. Only thing left for us to do here is to set the random pointers of the new nodes we created, which all of them are currently initialized with null. But the question is, how do we do this? So copying the data from the original to new nodes worked for us till now. But can we also do the same for random pointers? Let's see what happens if we copy the random pointers from the original nodes to new nodes. We copy the random pointer of this node to its corresponding new node. Here the memory address 100 is going to get copied. If we do that, instead of pointing to the first node to the linked list which we want, it is going to point to the first node of the original linked list. So what we want is, we want 13 to point to 7, not to the 7 of original linked list. We want 13 to point to the 7 of new linked list. That is the main challenge here. So we cannot copy the random pointers from the original linked list to that of the new linked list. So we have to find out another way. So here is how we are going to fix the random pointers. We'll do two things here. The random pointer of the new nodes is going to point to its corresponding nodes in the original list. Like the first node of the new linked list is pointing to the first node in the original linked list. So the random pointers are pointing to its corresponding nodes in the original list. So that is a random pointer pointing to its corresponding node. Second thing we'll do is, we'll make the next pointer of the original nodes point to their corresponding nodes in the new list, like this. This is storing the memory address of 1000. The next pointer is storing the memory address of 1000, so it's pointing to the first node here, like this. But here is one problem. After fixing the random pointers of the new nodes, we would want the original list to restore back to its original state. So we'll make an array, we'll name it as original next, and store its original next pointers in the array, so that after we have fixed the random pointers of the new nodes, we can restore the original linked list back to its previous state. So we will make an original next array and store the next pointers in an array. Now let's take an example how the random pointers of the new nodes are going to be fixed. We'll make a new cursor. New cursor is a iterator which will visit each and every node in the new linked list and will try to fix its random pointer. So let's say the new cursor visits here, okay, visits 13, and what it will do is, it will try to set the random pointer to 7, because 13's random pointer in the original list, 13's random is pointing to 100. 100 is this node which has 7. So what we will want is, for the 13 in the new node, it should also point, its random pointer should also point the node which has the value 7. So it tries to set the random, new cursor's random, it will visit the new cursor's random which is 200. 200 is the corresponding node in the original list, and then it tries to visit its random which is 100. So we'll reach here like in the original list, and then we'll try to visit its next is 1000. 1000 is the corresponding node in the new list. So 13's random pointer is going to be 1000. It here, instead of 200, it will be 1000. Now let's take another example here. Let's try to fix the random pointer of this node. We'll see the corresponding node in the original list where the random pointer is pointing to. It's pointing to 500. It's pointing to the last node of the original list. So here also we will want to point the node, this node, to the last node which has the data 1, and it is the last node. So the random pointer should point to 5000. So new cursor visits here, tries to set it random, will visit its random. New cursor's random is this, the corresponding node in the original list. Let's visit its random, will go here to the last node, and then will visit its next, which is 5000. So new cursors random is going to be 5000. So after all of the random pointers are fixed, what we would want is the original list to restore back to its proper place. So after we have restored the original nodes next in back to its previous state, we will just return the dummies next. Okay, the dummies next will have the head of the newly created linked list, and that is what we wanted. So now let's code the above approach. In the input we have the head pointer of the original linked list, and we have to return the head of the new linked list created by us. So we can do a null check here. If head is null, then just simply return null. We don't have to create anything, just simply return null, and create the original cursor in the dummy node, original cursor, and we'll initialize it with the head and create a dummy node with the data 0. Similarly, we will create a new cursor for the new list that we are going to create, equals dummy, and size is for storing the size of the linked list. Now what we want to do here is we want to traverse on each of the node of the original linked list, start creating its corresponding nodes in the new list, copy the data from the original nodes to the new nodes, and start chaining the new nodes. While original cursor is not null, now we are going to create a new node for the corresponding node in the original list, original cursor dot value. Now we are going to link the new nodes that we have just created. Move the new cursor by 1 to the next node. Move original cursor by 1. Increase the size. Okay, so now everything is in place. All the new nodes are created with the same data as of the original nodes. The only thing we have to do here is fix the random pointers of the new nodes. We will create a original next array to store the next pointers of the nodes in the original linked list, so that after fixing the random pointers we can restore the original list back to its original shape. New cursor points to the head of the new list, dummy next. Original cursor points to head again because currently it's pointing to null. We create an index variable. As we have just discussed in the approach to fix the random pointers of the new nodes in the linked list, we have to point random pointers of new nodes in the new linked list to that of the corresponding nodes in the original list, and the next pointers of the nodes in the original list should point to the corresponding nodes in the new linked list. Store the next pointer. Use the index. Make the random pointer of the new nodes point to its corresponding nodes in the original linked list. Make the next pointer of the original nodes point to their corresponding new nodes in the new list. Original cursor dot next should point to new cursor. Move to the next node in original list. Move to the next node in the new list. After we have fixed the configuration, what is left to do is just fix the random pointers of the new nodes. Initialize new cursor to its head of the new list, which is dummies next, while new cursor dot null. Traverse the new list. New cursor random equals new cursor random. So this line fixes the random pointer of the new nodes, but there is an issue here. What if the random node which is being pointed in the original list is null? What if new cursors random is null? Here, if we just blindly do random dot next here, this is going to throw a null pointer exception. So we are going to add an conditional here. So if the random is null, what we will do here is we'll just point new cursors random is null and move the new cursor. So every random pointer of the new nodes in the new list is fixed now. What is left to do is put the next pointers of the original nodes back to its original place. That's why we created the original next array here, to remember what were the next pointers of the new node, of the old nodes. Make the original cursor point back to the head, while original cursor is not null. Make the original cursor's next point to original next index. So here we are fixing the next pointers of the original nodes. Increase the index, move to the next node. After fixing the next pointers, we just simply have to return the head of the new list. Let's see if it works. So basic test cases are working fine. Yeah guys, so this solution works. Now what if we were to ask about the time complexity and space complexity of this solution? The time complexity of this solution is O of n, because here we are just iterating the loop linearly. We are not using nested loops or anything like that. They're just linear iteration of the nodes. So it is going to be O of n only. We can see here, so original cursor moves once. So this is also like we are traversing the original list here. Here we are traversing the new list here. Here we are again traversing the original list here. So it is just going to add like, it is going to be like 1 2 3 4 of n, and 4 is the constant, so we can drop 4 here. So big O of n will be the time complexity. What about the space complexity? Here the space complexity is also O of n, because we are allocating O of n space for original next array, which is going to be used for storing the next pointers. That's why O of n space extra is required here. So guys, if you want to see the code, you can visit the GitHub link in the description box below. For any doubts or queries, please comment down below, and thanks for watching.